وَمَا عَلَى الرَّسُولِ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغِ. The only obligation on the messenger is to convey the clear message. That is our obligation. So keep that in mind. And also, as I said before, note that our da'wah, our call, is fundamentally to morality. Our call is to morality, righteousness and goodness. As Allah described what is right and good in the Quran as al-ma'ruf, and what was evil as al-munkar. Al-ma'ruf means what is known by all the people. The essence of what Islam calls to is known by humankind as a whole, in their natures. فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. Allah told us that every soul has been given a consciousness of righteousness and corruption. So it is only for us to convey that message, let them know, remind them of what is righteousness and what is corruption. And this is our responsibility, to stand forth in this society and to call people using wisdom and call them to what is right and what is good. Stand up for it. But before we get out in the field, and the purpose of this talk was to empower you, to make you feel that, yes, I can do it. Yes, it is a responsibility. You should keep in mind to listen before you speak. When you go out to try to invite others to Islam, to explain Islam to them, you need to listen before you speak. Meaning, you need to know what those people or the person you're addressing thinks. Don't assume. Find out what are their points of view. They could be a Christian, and the general belief of Christians is that there are three gods in one, called the Trinity, and God the Son, Son of God, is also God. I'm keeping track. Yes, they could have that belief. That is the belief of the mass of Christians, but not every Christian believes that. You may find many Christians who don't believe it, who say, no, I just pray to God the Father. I don't think Jesus really was God. So if you don't find that out and you try to explain Islam to them, assuming that they are Trinitarians, then you have missed the mark. You have wasted time talking about something which you really didn't need to talk about. And of course, in giving da'wah, we must be conscious of the locations. Choose suitable locations. Choose suitable times. And give people a chance to absorb the message. Don't try to push it all down their throats. Somebody shows a little interest and you're trying to buy the whole bookstore for them. No. Give them a chance. Give them time. And there's one passing point I'd like to mention to you, is that of course, though the essence of the message of Islam is the oneness of Allah, Tawheed, and that we should worship Him alone, that is the essence of the message. People may ask us many questions, and we have to be prepared to answer them. If we don't have the answer, take them to somebody who has the answer. Get a booklet, get a tape, get an article, put them on the internet, whatever. Answer their questions. Because what you will find is that for many people, there are many misconceptions about Islam. So we want to clarify those misconceptions. And having clarified the misconception, then we try to take them back to the essence of the message, which is, again, the oneness of Allah, and that He alone deserves to be worshipped. So my brothers and sisters, the message that I'm taking to you this evening is one of a reminder of our responsibility to convey Islam to the community in which we live. We are a minority here. The vast majority of the society is a non-Muslim society. In general, the society is not attacking us. We're not under attack militarily or anything. It's a peaceful society. People are free to say what they want to say. So we have no excuse. We cannot say our lives were threatened, so we couldn't say anything. No. This society is free. People exchange ideas. And this is our responsibility, to convey that message. Otherwise, we are living under the curse of Allah. A very dangerous and deadly situation. And much of what is happening to us goes back to our lack of fulfillment of this responsibility. What Muslims are suffering today goes back to this lack of fulfillment. A lack of recognition of the legacy, the essence of the legacy of the Prophet ﷺ. A lack of taking up La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Our declaration of faith is a declaration to the world. It is not a personal thing that we keep to ourselves. It will not benefit us unless we live it. So my brothers and sisters, I leave you with this parting thought, that our success here in Canada, anywhere in this world, lies in believing in Allah and following His Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the way of His Messenger was the way of Dawah, inviting humankind to Islam, to Allah, to righteousness, to morality, to goodness, to everything that society needs to establish a moral civilization. Technology will not bring it. Secularism denies it, because human beings don't know really what's good for them. They need revelation to guide them. And this is our duty. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.